Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have ELW 635, We Walk by Faith. The text is a much older text by Henry Alford, 1810 to 1871, and it was written for the commemoration of St. Thomas the Apostle. And it's very clear when we look at the front of verse 1, right at the beginning, we walk by faith and not by sight. We're seeing that 2 Corinthians passage meeting the John, which in later the verse, O Christ who spoke as none ever spoke, my peace be with you here. So we're combining both of those passages, the 2 Corinthians and the John, together. But it also reminds us that this is not just talking about Thomas the Apostle and the experiences he had with Jesus. It also relates to us today. And if we look, we may not touch your hands inside nor follow where you trod, but in your promise we rejoice and cry, my Lord and God. And it recalls us, hopefully we remember that those words, blessed are those who have not seen but yet believe. Those words of Scripture there. Many of us, probably none of us, have seen those wounds, yet we still believe today. So it does make it very relevant. And it also connects it, if you look at verse 4, for you, O resurrected Lord, are found in means divine, beneath the water and the word, beneath the bread and the wine. So we do find that connection in Jesus with communion as well, and the mystery, we can even incorporate here baptism, include that as well. So I think that gives us enough about the text by Henry Alford. Looking at the tune, Marty Haugen, a very familiar composer, the tune name is called Shanti or Shanti. It's Sanskrit, so it's an ancient language of India. That means peace, shalom or peace. And of course that relates to the theme, I think, of this text. So it would make sense that Marty Haugen would have selected the text for this tune. Now here's an interesting thing musically about this. It starts, we're definitely in the key of A, right? So it starts on the dominant, the fifth. And it gradually works its way up to tonic. Using the third of the key, so the low C sharp and the high C sharp to kind of guide us. So then it comes back to the tonic. Now we do hear the tonic in between, but just working up to that, it creates that energy. And we also have the shifting meters, where some measures we have 3 beats, and of course some measures we have more or less, actually. So that can refer, I think, to that feeling of doubt that comes sometimes with faith, but of course we need the faith to carry on. So this is We Walk by Faith. I wanted to continue that modern spin that Marty Hagen puts on this really great classical ancient text. So thank you for listening to We Walk by Faith.